Say rolling around, sitting on doves, can't lie, I was high on shrubs.
So on top of it, back with another video. I'm Strange Wang, he is Nate. We did movie villains of all the decades. We're doing the heroes of the decades. We got the 80s done, we got the 90s done. I fucked up the 90s. I forgot Clarice Starling and Hercules. How could I leave two of the biggest 90s heroes off? I'm a dunce cap. I'm a buffoon, but I came back. I went hard on the 2000s. We got champ after champ after champ. He'll tell you how our bracket works, and then we'll get into it.
Two characters show up on the screen. We have to decide who moves on to the next round. If we disagree, we play rock, paper, scissors to decide who moves on. If one of us has only seen one of the movies that the characters are from, but the other person has seen both the movies, then the person who has seen both the movies gets to pick. All right, first up, we have Christian Bale's Batman versus James Bond.
Starting off hot and heavy. Told you. Championship matches. Fucking coming in with the heat, because I messed up last week. But I've never seen a James Bond movie, so by default, it has to be The Dark Knight Batman.
For you.
For me, yes.
Yeah, which is also what I'm going to pick. I love James Bond. He's great. But when I think of a hero, Batman is, at least in my mind, probably the first person who's going to come to my head, so.
No.
Tommy Lee Jones is the sheriff, whatever his name is, from No Country, versus Liam Neeson from Taken.
I have to go Taken on this one.
Yeah, I don't want to, but
I think the other two are in the 2010s, and this is a 2000s list, so I think we, skip them. Taken 2 might be a 2000s movie, but Taken 1 is certainly in 2008.
Yeah.
So the really, really bad one we definitely skip out on.
Yeah.
But Tommy Lee Jones, he does good police work, but the movie's mainly about his deepness and what's next for him in life. So he doesn't really do any heroic shit.
Yeah. He tries to.
He does. He's got the heart. He's got the morals.
Yeah.
He has the qualities of a hero, but he doesn't have the evidence. The proof.
The whole point of his character arc is him realizing that, his entire life's fight versus evil is an unwinnable fight, right? Yeah. And so that doesn't make him not a hero. I would argue in some ways it makes him more of one, that he still chooses that fight. But, I mean, Liam Neeson is much more of a straight-up hero in his movie. So
I'll find out who you are, and I will kill you.
Yeah. He has a very particular set of skills.
He does. That's true.
Gluteus Maximus from Gladiator versus Aragorn from Lord of the Rings.
I haven't seen Lord of the Rings long enough to know.
That's fair.
But I remember he wears the crown at the end, so he must be the biggest hero.
Yeah, at the very end.
Because Orlando Bloom, he's got the...
Well, he's the true king of Gondor.
Yeah, he's got the...
Yeah.
The arrows, but I'm pretty sure he's the second biggest hero.
Well, I would argue that he is the main one.
Okay,
I understand that Legolas got a lot of love from people that were younger, like we were when these movies came out, because bow and arrows are just cool. But I would argue that he is, outside of Frodo, as far as the normal-sized people go.
The people who can ride on roller coasters.
Right, exactly. But what do you think about him? I mean, he's the hero of his own story.
Yeah. It's kind of like we talked about it before with these hero lists.
Yeah.
I think especially with Conan. He wins his fight.
Mm-hmm.
Similar with Indiana Jones. He has his purpose, his own selfish motives.
Yeah.
And it just ends up helping, bettering the good for the entire, not world, but in his case, a city. His people.
Yeah. I think it's Aragorn, though. Personally. Nice.
He's a hero, bro.
He is indeed. I can't remember. I don't know what his name is, but the boy from Spy Kids versus Lieutenant Aldo Raines.
He's a kid. He fights thumbs.
Yeah, he does fight thumbs.
He saves his parents.
Yeah.
I bet Aldo Rain's parents had to bail him out many of times.
Oh, probably.
That's probably why he's in the military.
Yeah.
I said, boy, you need some discipline. It's either you go here to Philadelphia. I mean, take your ass to Bel Air.
Yikes. So are you picking the Spy Kids kid?
Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm picking Spy Kids kid, dog.
Yeah, I'm actually not opposed to that because while Reigns does ultimately kind of get the last laugh over Homie by just holding him down and carving the swastika into his forehead, he kind of loses.
It's a team sport.
He kind of loses.
Also.
Yeah. So, sure, why not? Leonidas versus Jack Sparrow.
I'm gonna go Leonidas. Jack Sparrow's more of like an anti-hero.
Sure.
Leonidas, the odds, the underdog story.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Let me get Leonidas.
That one's really interesting to me too, though, because it's like, it's just war. So, like, there really isn't a good guy. It's just like, whoever we decide to make the good guy for this specific story is the good guy. But, yeah.
Jack's too far on the fence.
Yeah, I agree. Homie from Hot Fuzz versus this version of James Kirk.
I'm going Hot Fuzz, dude.
Yeah, for sure. He's fighting cults and stuff. I mean...
No Illuminati.
He's got plenty of... I will say he is also at least fighting a good fight for the, betterment of other people's lives, but...
Yeah. Star Wars is cool. Haha.
Lame.
This one's for you.
Oh, nice. Solid options. So we have V from V for Vendetta versus Mal from, I guess technically Serenity, since we're only doing movies.
It is.
Yeah. I'm also assuming you have never seen Serenity.
I've never seen V for Vendetta either. I've seen it once, way back in the day.
Yeah, I think V gets this one automatically. Mostly because the majority of this guy being a hero was from a TV show, and the movie would make absolutely no sense to you had you not seen that TV show. Although I do love both of them, I gotta go V. Great 2000's hero, Optimus Prime versus Wolverine.
07 Transformers, enjoyable.
Yeah, first Transformers is a really fun movie.
Bumblebee, and then that's it. You're done.
Yeah.
But I'm taking Wolverine. You get more solid performances in the first two X-Men movies. You kind of even it out with X3 and Wolverine, I believe, is also a 2000's movie. So, I'm taking Wolverine.
Yeah, I'd rather watch a movie with Wolverine in it than a movie with Optimus Prime in it. And also, even in the Transformers movies... I mean, I guess you could kind of make the argument about X-Men, too. Like, it's still a team effort.
Yeah.
But anytime Wolverine's on the screen, he kind of feels like his own... He doesn't really need a lot of help in fights, right? And, like...
He has a screen presence.
Yeah.
And claws.
He has those, too. All right. Bale's Batman versus his mentor.
Less rich Batman, basically.
Less rich Batman. Yes.
But also... Mr. Al Ghul.
Yeah.
Ghouls. Batman.
Yeah,
Duh.
for sure.
He was in the first seed for a reason, baby.
Aragorn versus... Is it Cody? Is my...
No, that's Agent Cody Banks.
Nostalgia brain...
Could have been on this list, but it was not.
Yeah. Do you know his name?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Which I think that is the answer.
Spy Dude.
No, we don't know his name, so you probably shouldn't move on anymore.
Well, that's fair. I would have picked Aragorn anyways, so. Leonidas versus Hot Fuzz Homie.
Hot Fuzz, homie.
Yeah.
Simon Pegg, boy, he got them yappas on him.
Yeah, echoing back to my, not technically a true hero per se, versus definitely a hero.
He's a hero of his people.
That's true. V versus Wolverine.
I haven't seen V for Vendetta, but tell me if I'm wrong. Leaning more towards the anti-hero side of things.
He's I haven't decided which one I would pick yet. I would disagree. He feels like an anti-hero in the movie because of what he is fighting against, which is an incredibly corrupt and oppressive government. So, like, he is a rebel, and I think being a rebel, it gives him an anti-hero vibe.
But does he have a cause? Is he a rebel without a cause?
He definitely has a cause, and he is committed to nothing but said cause. But I think, considering what he is fighting against and trying to dismantle, he is absolutely a hero. He just gets that label a lot, I think, because his means are very big and violent, and people like their heroes to be a little more white bread sometimes in there. That's why people like Captain America so much, you know. He wants to win, but he doesn't want to hurt anybody. And V's like, kill all these motherfuckers. But I think he's kind of correct in his specific situation.
So who you picking?
X-Men is tough. So I did the same thing for the list that we're going to do on heroes, where something I really wanted to consider was like amount of lives saved or like quality of lives saved.
Mutant lives and human lives.
And, you know, considering what both of these people were fighting against, I feel like they're kind of even, but Wolverine has freaking claws. So, Batman versus Aragorn. I've still got to go Batman, personally. I mean,
I haven't seen Lord of the Rings, can't vote.
I think he's one of the... Specifically, I mean, I know the Dark Knight gets so much praise. I like Batman Begins a lot, but, like, one of the best on-screen heroes of all time, for sure. Wolverine versus Simon Pegg Your Father.
Wolverine.
Yeah, same. Good run, though. I'm glad you made that far.
Well, them yappas on them.
Yeah. And then Batman versus Wolverine.
In those Batman movies, he does not need help.
It's true.
I mean, Commissioner Gordon, take it or leave it, but...
Yeah, Lucius, kind of.
Yeah.
To an extent, but...
He doesn't got a team with him the whole time.
Yeah.
So, I'm going Batman.
Agreed.
Fat dub.
All right, next out of the bracket, we have Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man versus the fourth member of the Blue Man Group.
I'm going with my childhood.
Yeah, and also, like, man, maybe I really do just need to rewatch Avatar, but I don't know why. I had just such an awful taste in my mouth about that movie. I think it's still just because, to me, it is nothing but a Fern Gully ripoff. But, okay, so Nick Frost's character from Hot Fuzz doing his best Point Break versus I'm gonna remember the character's name. It's William something. Anyways, Orlando Bloom from the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Well, you got the William part right.
Yeah.
It's not Shakespeare, I can tell you that.
It's not. But he's Bootstrap Bill's son.
I feel like Orlando has more hero moments.
Yeah, he's more of the hero of the movie than Jack is.
And the underdog elements.
Yeah.
And the big sacrifice. That's a big thing for a hero.
Yep.
He became Davy Jones.
Yep.
And gave up love.
Mm-hmm.
So, Orlando Bloom, for sure.
Yeah, I agree. Shoshana versus Jason Bourne.
Jason Bourne, can't remember what he ate for breakfast. She basically killed Hitler.
She really did. And like, because it is, even without the eventual help of the bastards, like, her plan was going to work.
Yeah,
like,
she took down the Nazi party.
She was going to burn down that theater that had almost every Nazi bigwig in it. So, is that Unbreakable?
That is Unbreakable.
So Bruce Willis from Unbreakable versus whatever his name is in Minority Report.
I'm going Minority Report.
Same.
Just because it's more thought-provoking.
Yeah.
I've seen the I'm a Hero story before.
Yeah.
Unbreakable just extends it.
Mm-hmm.
And makes it the whole entire movie. which would usually be in the first 30 minutes of a movie, which I do give it props for that. It does make it interesting through the entire runtime.
Yeah.
But hero-wise, Minority Report has a lasting longing effect.
Yeah. I also just like, I just have such a soft spot for heroes that are going against like corrupted or abusive systems. So Frodo versus the girl from Spy Kids. I'm gonna go the girl from Spy Kids because I like your point of like a hero is better when they don't need a ton of help, and the whole point, like the whole underlying one of the whole underlying messages of the Lord of the Rings franchise is that like it is really dumb to try to get through life alone. You need, like, the ring is a metaphor for burdens, and the whole point is that you need other people to help you carry your burdens. So,
fuck yeah, go Spy Kids.
In a pure movie sense of the word hero, I will take her. If I was applying it to real life, then I would take Frodo. Spock versus I don't know what her name is. I mean, I know what her actress name is, but
that's Erin Brockovich.
Yeah, okay.
She fought for the people of that little town. She's the voice of the voiceless.
Okay, well, I've never seen Erin Brockovich, so
I'm taking Erin Brockovich. So. Let me get that, son.
I probably would not have picked Spock anyways. So, Storm versus the Bride.
The Bride kills a lot of bad people.
Yeah,
and those people, if they didn't die right then and there, they would continue doing bad shit.
That's true.
However, selfish motives. She's doing it for herself.
Yeah.
Storm has more hero qualities. She's out there saving lives, and not lives that would have been killed later on.
Yeah.
So Storm, easy.
No, I dig it for sure. Iron Man versus whatever his name is in Training Day.
Ethan Hawke.
Well, I know Ethan Hawke's name. I just don't know the character's name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Iron Man, for sure.
Yeah,
Easy.
it is. Yeah.
I had Denzel the other one, so I felt like I had to put him on this one.
I get it.
I wanted to put the Punisher on there, but that anti-hero argument, so I was like, I guess Ethan Hawke makes the cut.
Yeah, that's fair. Spider-Man versus Bootstrap Bill Jr.
This is much harder than it should be.
Yeah, I agree.
I didn't think I brought up so many good points about Will until 3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
However, it is Spider-Man for sure.
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
I agree.
He would have beat a lot of other competitors. So.
Spooderman. Shoshana versus old Tommy Boy.
Nazis.
The Nazi. Like, not just Nazis.
Yeah.
She was going to burn Hitler to a crisp. She technically did. He was just dead by the time the flames probably got to him. So
I mean, Indiana Jones couldn't do that. Indiana Jones went and got the cocksucker's autograph. She killed him.
It's true. He did. Erin Brockovich versus Spy Kids girl.
Let me get Erin Brockovich, real life hero.
Storm versus Iron Man.
We're going by what we've said before, team aspect. Iron Man gets the dub.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he's only has one movie at this point in the 2000s. And a cameo in Hulk.
Yeah. Spider-Man versus Shoshana. He doesn't fight Nazis.
Yeah, but he does fight the Green Goblin.
Yeah.
He said he said Joey Diaz on a train.
It's true.
Joey Diaz is one of my favorite comedians. So I'm going with Spider-Man because of Joey Diaz.
Yeah. Like, if you were just, like, narrowing it down to, like, I don't know if feats is the right word, but, like, scale of enemy defeated, then it would be Shoshana, because her actions in this alternate universe essentially ended World War II.
Yeah, but also, she's not doing heroic shit afterwards.
She
got her vengeance.
She died.
Well, even still, she got her vengeance, so that's the end of her story.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, he got his little vengeance, and he's still out there helping people.
Yeah, I get it. I think Spider-Man definitely has more of a hero spirit. Aaron Brockovich versus Iron Man.
Unfortunately, I can't pick Aaron Brockovich. But Iron Man it is.
Also fights terrorists.
Yeah.
Spider-Man versus Iron Man.
Spider-Man. 2 movies.
That's your only reasoning? Is that he had 2 movies?
Yeah. And they was both better than Iron Man 1, I think.
I don't disagree with them being better than Iron Man.
Like, Iron Man doesn't do anything but fight people who can't fight against him because they're just he's OP, and then he fights himself in a bigger suit by someone who doesn't really know how to use the suit yet.
Yeah.
So,
I'm going to give it to Spider-Man again for like the more heroic spirit, because in the first Iron Man, yes, it does like signify a big change of heart for Tony Stark, but he is essentially on a revenge storm when he goes back and fucks all the terrorists up. And then he's just kind of fighting for control of his own company from someone who is very bad and would use his company for very bad things. But gotta go Spidey. And then finally, Bat Bale versus Maguire Man.
you could say something about one character and it applies to the other.
Yeah.
Sacrifices,
Mm-hmm.
coolness, villains.
Yeah.
They all are even.
Both essentially just fighting to save one city.
Yeah. But Batman's cooler, so Batman it is.
Yeah. I agree. Batman wins.
There you have it. From 2 people who hate superhero movies.
Yeah.
A 4 superhero final. But let us know in the comment section below who you would have picked to be the best hero of the 2000s. Scroll back up, hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.